Hi guys, this is gsmnon.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the OnePlus 2, the famous handset that everybody is waiting for. The OnePlus 1 was considered by many people the phone of the year 2014, and now the follow-up is here. So this is the unboxing. It's a small and compact red box that you can see right here. It's more compact than the one of the predecessor. Here we go, OnePlus 2 in my hands, and we bought this phone through an invitation from the OnePlus website. The official price tag was applied, 399 euros plus the shipping fees of around 24 euros. This is the phone. Its back feels a bit like sandpaper if you want a comparison, and this is the front side with the brand new home button with its fingerprint embedded here, and it actually doesn't click, it doesn't go inside like the Samsung buttons, for example. Once again, we paid 399 euros for it with invitation, and this is the OnePlus 2, but let's see what's inside the box before the initial setup. Okay, inside the box there are obviously manuals and quick start guides, very tiny ones actually, from what I can see. Quick start guide and user guide, very small, compact and cute. The branding is very minimal and very clear, red and white, and a small +1 every now and then. So let's see. This is the USB cable. On the one end there's a reversible standard USB connector, and on the other end there's something new. This is the USB Type-C reversible connector that you can insert like this or like this into the phone, no problem whatsoever. So it's a reversible connector. I have to say, if I'm not mistaken, this has to be the very first phone with this feature we're testing, and once again this is also a reversible piece. We're also getting the charger. No headphones here. The predecessor also didn't bundle headphones, maybe the third generation will, and I'm guessing it has quick charging because it's a very big charger. Okay, so the box is being kept to a minimal. That's everything that's inside. Let's get back to the phone, the OnePlus 2. Okay, so the power button and volume buttons are right here. If you're wondering about measurements, the phone measures 9.85 millimeters in thickness, so it's quite thick. It's actually thicker than the OnePlus 1, about 1 millimeter thicker. It weighs 175 grams, and it was launched around August. I cannot get over this sandpaper texture at the back. Feels a bit strange in my hands. It's a bit like, I don't know, burnt grass or something like it, burnt hay, or a piece of paper that's been crumpled up and I don't know, dried up. Anyway, this is the initial setup. We're here with Android Lollipop in a customized version. It's called Oxygen OS. It's based on Android 5.1. Skipping stuff. We're getting 2 SIM slots here. This is the Lollipop keyboard. The usual steps of the setup. So far so good. OnePlus setup. Okay, here you can see the back and recents button that are not signaled through symbols, just by a single line. Gestures are also available. Input method, choose Swiftly or Google Keyboard, let's go with that. And something called Shelf. From what I've heard, this Shelf is supposed to be a Google Now alternative. Once again, from what I've heard, not exactly familiar with it, and this is it. It already told me good night. You can see frequent apps and contacts in that Shelf. Let's turn the brightness up a bit and talk about the phone some more. So OnePlus 2 is here. It's a flagship, certainly. Inside we can find the Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor. It's not the controversial version of the CPU that overheats. It's a new version with some cooling systems. It's still an octa-core processor, clocked at 1.8 GHz, and once again it's the new version. The GPU is the Adreno 430, and as far as the RAM is concerned, you can get the phone with 3 or 4 GB of RAM, and you can also get 16 or 64 GB of storage. The screen you're seeing here, well, this one is a 5.5 inch Full HD screen. So let's try and get back here somehow. As I said before, the screen you can see here is a 5.5 inch screen with a Full HD resolution and LCD in-cell technology. The camera combo, well, we're getting a 5 megapixel shooter at the front for the selfies, and at the back 13 megapixel shooter with LED flash right here, And I should also mention the fact that the back is removable, so let's check that out. It removes from here, from this small area. You have to have a very thin nail to get it done. Here we go. Hopefully not breaking anything. The battery is not removable. An interesting aspect is the access to the two SIM slots. From what I know, they should be micro SIMs or many nano SIMs. Not very sure about that yet. We'll learn that. Nano SIMs, from what I know so far, you place them here, insert this tray here, and you're done. Not removable battery once again. Okay, and there's a dual microphone here, fingerprint scanner at the front, LTE connectivity, Bluetooth 4.1, dual band Wi-Fi, and the battery is a 3300 mAh lithium polymer unit. This phone is actually 13 grams heavier than its predecessor, and it runs Oxygen OS based on Android 5.1. It also has Gorilla Glass 4 protection, and I'm very curious about the camera UI. So here we go. Very minimalistic so far, has a white interface, clear image, HDR and beauty. Everything is being kept to a minimal. I find that to be interesting. Already spotted a feature I cannot exactly figure out. We got time-lapse from what I can see. You can also film in Full HD and 4K, so more about that in the full review coming soon. This is just the unboxing of the handset, and we're really getting used to this home button here. It's very hard to get used, but we'll manage it. This is gsndon.com, and this was the unboxing of the OnePlus 2. Bye bye.